Hi everybody, it's Sarah here, and this is tip number 6. Okay, so we are 6 sessions in, and hopefully you're enjoying this series of videos. I know I'm enjoying giving the information to you guys, and I'm really hoping that it's going to be able to impact your business in a really positive way. We've still got 44 left to go, so we've got a lot of time left together. I'd really love your feedback on these videos. So obviously we all know I'm a bit obsessed with Facebook. You'll see at the bottom of the video it says join the Property Sourcing Hub on Facebook today. If you're not already a member of that group, or you're not already friends with me on Facebook, then add me and join that group. There's loads and loads and loads more content in there that will be really helpful for you as a sourcer or as a buyer, or if you're just learning. Everything in there is really interesting. So which leads me on to tip number 6. So tip number 6 is about Facebook Live, and building your profile, building your network. Facebook's been brilliant for me. Facebook has allowed me to very cheaply build lists of investors by networking, getting to know people, finding out what they need, how I can help them. And we engage, we talk, we have a conversation. They can see what I'm doing, what I'm up to, what I'm all about. They can decide whether they want to work with me or not. And from that, I've been able to then make contact, get their contact details, add them, qualify them as buyers, add them to my list, and make sure that I can send them deals when they come in, or we can, update their brief and all of those sorts of things. Now, what Facebook's also really good at is learning, helping you learn. That's the bit wrong. Helping you to learn. Facebook has so much content on it. Be careful though, because not everything is delivered by people that actually are doing the day-to-day job that they're trying to teach about. There's an awful lot of Facebook warriors, keyboard warriors. So obviously be careful who you learn from on Facebook. Not everybody's an expert. What is important is that you take responsibility for your due diligence, your research in terms of the people that you network with and people you learn from. But Facebook, for me, is one of the most powerful tools for marketing my business, for getting in front of my customers. And you can do that in quite advanced techniques using things like a Facebook pixel code and retargeting and advertising. You can be really targeted. Or you could do it as simply as just making contact with people that are looking for rooms to rent online. They use hashtags, they use searches. You can actually do searches on Facebook, and that brings up people that are looking for particular things. There are loads and loads of groups for people looking for rooms, people looking to let rooms, people selling property, people buying property. Put yourself in all of those groups, because there's so many people out there that you can connect with that will allow you to potentially add lots of pipeline to your business. Okay, so tip number 6. Your task is to go away and really look into how Facebook can impact your business. Now, what I'm not saying here is that you need a really long-winded marketing strategy around Facebook. That's an advanced tactic, that's advanced stuff. But to get you started, you need to have a company Facebook page as an absolute minimum, because people now use Facebook like they use Google. They go in and they search your company name. If there's nothing on there, they're going to think, well, why not? Is this a company I want to be doing business with if they don't even have a shop window on Facebook and a shop window on Google? Now, the second thing you want to do is make sure that your profile is professional. You've not got loads of drunken pictures or uni pictures or whatever it is that maybe doesn't present the best version of you, because people are going to get to know you, the person behind the picture, and you need to make sure that they're comfortable to do business with you. So make sure that that's there. So company page, and make sure your profile is as you want to be perceived. So make sure it's just you in the best light of you. What's also really important is that you join some groups. Think about who your audience are. Okay, think about where they hang out. Go there and actually talk to them. So if that's landlords, find places where they're advertising their rooms for rent. So there's lots of rooms for rent Milton Keynes, rooms for rent Leeds, rooms for rent student lets Plymouth, whatever it might be. Go into those groups. Talk to people that are advertising, understand what they need, understand how you can help them, and then offer them a solution. So Facebook is an absolute must. I know there's lots of you be shaking your head saying, oh, but it just feels like a lot of time and I don't really know what to do. If you want more guidance on what to do and how to do it, just touch base with me on Facebook, send me a message, and I've got some ideas for you, some suggestions for you. But the absolute minimum is you really need to have those things done. So today's task is to go away, work out how to create a company Facebook page if you haven't already, if you have got one already, then you need to start putting more content on that page, because most people have got a page that just sits stagnant doing nothing. Put some content on there. Talk to your audience. The second thing is to clean up your Facebook profile to make sure that it looks good and presents you in the best possible light. And the third thing is to get in some groups, do some networking, get to know some people, whether it's investors or landlords or vendors or tenants. Get in the groups and start talking to people. You'll find it will have an absolutely fantastic impact on your business, your pipeline, your tenant pipeline. It really will do wonders for you.